converting from scientific notation to a normal number and vice versa. So first of all, what we'll do is we'll look at converting to scientific notation from a given number. So let us look at the first one here. We are asked to convert 690,427. So what we'll do first of all is we will look at the significant figures, and what we want to do is we want to round this to 3 significant figures. So we're going to look at the first 3 figures there, and I'm going to look at the fourth one, which is a 4. 4 doesn't round this 0 up, so it's going to just be remained, and what we'll be writing this as is 690, and now the decimal point has to go between the 9 and the 0 here, so it'll be 6.90 times 10, and we have to figure out what the index will be. So if we look at this, the decimal point is here, and we have to move it here. So how many places does it go? Well, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it will be multiplying by 10 5 times. So we're going to put 5 at the top. Okay, so question 2, we've got 451296. And we are going to look again at the 3 significant figures there, and we're going to look at the fourth one. The 2 doesn't round the 1 up, so we'll leave it as it is, and it's going to be 4.51. Now we're going to do the same again. We're going to take the decimal point from here, and we've shifted it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 places again, so we're going to be times 10 to the 5 there. Okay, so take it slowly and hopefully you'll start to see the patterns here. Now let's go on. We've got a big number here. We've got 151, 390, 104, 396, so a big number. Again, we'll look at the 3 significant figures here. I'm going to look at the fourth, which is a 3, so that doesn't round this one up. So it's going to be 1.51. Now we're going to times it by 10, and we have to figure out how many places the decimal point is moved, because that tells us how many times we're multiplying it by 10. So it's going to start from there. It's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So it's going to be times 10 to the 11. Big number. Okay, so now we've got a really small number. So we've got a decimal point and a few places before we get to the significant figures. The significant figures are here. So we are going to want to rewrite this as 4.23. Now how many places does the decimal point move? So it's going in the other way this time. We're dividing, which is the same as having a negative index. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the decimal point from here to here. So how many places? Well, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and it is 3 decimal places, so it's going to be times 10 to the negative 3. And the trick with this, when you've got negative indices, you can see that there are 3 zeros here which correlate to this 3 here. There's a decimal point between the first 2 zeros. Okay, now we'll do this again. Let's highlight the 3 significant figures on part 5 here. And we're going to look at, whoops, I've gone 1 too many there. It's going to be the 9, 0, and 6. This 9 at the 6, it's going to round this 6 up, and it's going to round it by 1 more. So we're going to have 9.07 times 10, and we're going to do the same again. So we're here and we're shifting there, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it's going to be times 10 to the negative 7. And finally, we're going to have the 3 significant figures here, and it's going to be 1.40. You have to add that 0 in because it's a significant figure in this case. And we're going to have times 10, and what we can do just quickly is we can see how many zeros there are. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, so it'll be times 10 to the negative 5. Alright.